Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Guys, thanks a lot for your love, affection and support. So today in this video, let's try to understand planet Mars placement in the sign of Sagittarius. What will happen when planet Mars comes in contact with the sign of Sagittarius in your horoscope, and what are the kind of results this placement is going to provide you? I'm going to explain you in this video. First of all, let's try to understand planet Mars in Vedic astrology. Mars represents the level of strength which is present inside you. It represents your physical strength as well as your mental strength. Your ability to make firm and quick decisions in your life and then stick to that one decision for a longer duration of time. This thing is also governed under this planet. Mars represents the level of anger which is present inside you, because it signifies blood circulation which is continuously going inside your body. Even all the real estate, property, dealing with the land related matters, all such kind of activities, these things are governed under this planet. Mars also represents your anger, your attitude towards dealing with your enemies, like how you handle or how to cope up with my enemies. This thing is also governed under this planet. Even the level of sexual energy which is present inside you, this thing is also governed by this planet. And on the other hand, the sign of Sagittarius, it represents the spiritual side of the life, that philosophical side, because the sign of Sagittarius represents very strong set of belief system. If these individuals believe in something, then they truly believe in that thing. Also, the sign of Sagittarius, it represents dealing with long lasting conversations, discussing various issues related to the lives, because it is a philosophical approach towards the life, complete philosophy. So whenever, first of all, Mars comes in contact with the sign of Sagittarius, these individuals, they are very well dignified persons. If they believe in something, then they truly going to believe in that thing. Also, like, they concentrate their energy upon doing or upon achieving their tasks and goals in their life, because here Mars energy in the sign of Sagittarius, it is a fiery element, it get exemplified. Here Mars is getting more and more strength, and along with the strength, the knowledge of Jupiter is also somewhat governed by planet Mars in this placement, because here Jupiter acts as a guiding path. Jupiter is a significator of wisdom, knowledge, spirituality, adhyatam, dharma. So here their complete energy, that complete focus of the life, it is towards fulfilling the higher deeds. These are the individuals, they tend to work towards other individuals. They are not the selfish people. They don't work for themselves. They work for the betterment of other people, betterment of the society. Because here the guidance of the spiritual teacher, Jupiter, is always present inside them. But if Jupiter is not very well dignified, Jupiter is debilitated, then here Mars tend to become very egoistic with the passage of time. Then the kind of knowledge which they are gaining for some kind of creating that kind of egoistic image in the society. Then they pursue towards attaining name, fame and reputation as well. Because here Jupiter plays a vital role in order to determine whether Mars is going to take you in positive direction or in the negative direction. Apart from this, here Mars is going 2 places away from the sign of Scorpio, and it represents gain of the 8th house. Gain of the 8th house means gain of all the secretive things, all the spiritual knowledge, all the adhyatmic knowledge, all the knowledge which is governed under the 8th house, whether it is astrology, numerology, palmistry. So they naturally govern this knowledge inside their life, because here Mars is getting 2 places away and it represents gain from the 8th house. So that kind of a gain is continuously seen in their life, and with the passage of time they tend to gain more and more from their 8th house. But especially here it is a very difficult placement. Difficult means, like, these individuals, they don't able to feel that kind of a stability inside their life. That level of stability which I'm talking about, that thing is completely absent, because 8th house also represents sudden ups and downs, and whenever it is going in the 9th house of your bhagya, your fortune, so they, like, the fortune is not very well, you cannot determine whether the fortune is very good or very bad. Sometimes the fortune is going to take them to some very higher positions of name, fame and reputation. And sometimes the fortune is going to take them to the deep and the darkest and the negative side as well. Because 8th house, it is some Dushtana houses. So Dushtana energy in your 9th house of Bhagya and fortune. Even 9th house represents some long distance traveling and journeys as well. So it also totally depends upon your 8th house, that energy of the planet Mars. Whether you are going to take your journeys, like if you take long distance journeys, whether that journeys are going to be favorable for you or not. That totally depends upon the situation of the 8th house and the 9th house. Apart from this, here Mars is going 9 places away from its original sign of Aries to the sign of Sagittarius. And Aries represents your physical strength. So 9th place away, these people are very physically active as well. By mean to say physically active, like they are having very strong sense of sexual energies which is present inside them. The sex drive is going to be very, very high. But the blessings of Jupiter, it is going to protect these individuals as well. So they will not deviate from their path. This placement is very good if you want to go into the field of some teaching profession or professor line or any kind of activities which is dealing with consulting, or even the real estate. If you want to go into field of real estate, property dealing and all such kind of activities, they are going to be very, very beneficial for you. And especially with the passage of time, these things you are going to gain a lot of benefits from that areas as well. Especially investments in the real estate, land and property. This thing is going to be a very lucrative part of your life as well. If I talk about regarding their relationship aspect, here try to understand 2 more things. First of all, here Mars, I told you it is a very well dignified Mars. So they are having that strong set of philosophy towards the love and the relationship aspect as well. Because from the sign of Libra, if you count the sign of Sagittarius, it is 3 places away. And whenever from the sign of Libra, you count 3 places away, it represents some kind of a struggles and hardships which is present in their 9th house. So some kind of a communication gap with their spouse or with their life partner. So that miscommunication gap is always seen. Like they will not be able to communicate properly, or even because of some miscommunication, the relationship aspect is going to go in some negative direction. So you might have to take care regarding your communication aspect as well. Because here it directly aspecting from its 7th aspect, it is aspecting your 3rd house as well. So 3rd house, which represents the sign of Gemini, your communication. So you must have to be very, very careful with that level as well. Because with these kind of placements, if Mercury is not very well dignified, then the kind of words which you speak in front of the society, that words are going to hurt you back. Like you say something bad and then that kind of feelings, these things are going to hurt you badly in your life as well. But overall, I will tell you, this is an excellent placement, especially if I consider the nowadays present day and age. Because Mars, it represents your energy. And if you concentrate your energy upon towards some definite objective in your life, then this thing is going to be a marvelous. I don't consider it as a bad placement. Also here, like Mars in the fiery element, as I told you, whenever fire combines with fire, it exemplified the energy as well. So no matter whether the Jupiter is dignified or not, ego is always going to be inside them. And that ego is going to spoil the relationship with all the other aspects as well. They may like criticize the teachings of their gurus as well. They may criticize their teachers as well. Also like the traveling part which I'm talking about. So traveling is either going to be a very beneficial or either going to be a not very beneficial in their life. So it is a lot of complexities that are connected with this Mars, especially because the kind of planets that is aspecting and sitting with this planet Mars, it will determine the complete picture in front of you. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like the analysis. If you have any queries regarding your Mars placement, please contact me at my mail ID. I will respond you back within 48 hours after receiving your email. So till then, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, subscribe it below. And make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well, where I post a lot of stuff related to Vedic Astrology as well. So till then, please take care of yourself. I will meet you very, very soon. Bye-bye.